back to our top story about the threat of the Zika virus. Of course, over spring break and during summer vacations, people will be traveling to states where there are confirmed cases of Zika. And so many young people planning mission trips in and out of the country. ABC 3340 Cynthia Gould has been working to find out if these trips are still on. She joins us now from the Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport. Cynthia, is the virus scaring anyone off?
Well, Wendell, no cancellations so far that we have heard of, but you can bet plenty of people out there are paying close attention to all these news developments. Many churches in our area do have mission trips planned for this spring break and also during the summer. At Valleydale Baptist Church, mission trips are a major part of their mission.
Some of Jesus' last words was to go into all the world and preach the gospel.
Missions Pastor Ross Robinson says the church has 14 trips planned this year, one in the summer to Brazil to build a church. That country is the hot spot for Zika virus.
We're committed to go. If the government says don't go or their government says don't come, we wouldn't do that.
Robinson says closer to the trip they will discuss options with group members. These pictures of their work in another part of the world, Moldova, show why they are so committed.
Just the transformation of that country has been phenomenal to me, and how little religious freedom they had.
Other churches are also taking note of the Zika threat. Dawson Memorial Baptist heads to Haiti for spring break. Members plan to be very careful with bug sprays, and women of childbearing age should give special consideration before they leave. Some travel agents are also fielding a lot of questions.
This is peak season in the Caribbean, so we have a lot of people traveling there during spring break, and also graduation right after school ends, a lot of family holidays, a lot of senior trips.
Debbie Perkins says this should all settle down in a few months and not be quite so hysterical.
You can go in your backyard and get Lyme disease, and that's far more serious than getting a virus from a mosquito in most cases. So it's always to keep things in perspective.
Of course, check with your doctor if you have any questions, especially if you're pregnant. You know, we had our first case here in Alabama just earlier this week, so something you definitely want to stay on top of if you're traveling. Wendell?
And Cynthia, let's talk about the Olympics set for Brazil this summer. Some added concerns there.
Yeah, and added pressure for these athletes. We did call over to the Lakeshore Foundation where the Paralympic athletes train. Their events go on 2 weeks after the Olympics, and they said so far status quo. They are just waiting and watching and will stay on top of it.